Check one, two, three. Check one, two, three. Check one, two, three. Right. Welcome all of you all. 2027 A-level physics. Well, first of all of you all would have done the exam well, O-level exam well. So congratulations there. I'm sure you're enjoying your vacation, but life goes on. Work must start. That's how what you call doing science, doing maths, doing ICT actually mean. To take a longer break, it's difficult to come back to what you call study mode. So while you're enjoying life, here we go. We start our session, and slowly we build up. Is it clear? Slowly we build up. So right, like I said, this session completely will be online. It will be an interactive class. So when I do the class, we do the sections. I will give you a time to ask questions. Some of you all can type and ask questions. Some of you all can, what do you call, I'll open the mic, you can talk. Some of you all free. Some of you all are free actually when you type. So you can type and do it. So there is no problem. We'll sort all your problems and then we'll slowly, gradually move forward. Most of you all are, what do you call, joining from very far places, from Jaffna, from the east, Samanture, Kalmune, Akkarapattu, some of them, and some of you all maybe from Nuvarelia and maybe Polonnarua, and so on. So yeah, so whole of Sri Lanka is represented, so I'm very happy there. But the most important thing is someday your result also should represent what you have done. Is it clear? So keeping that in mind, remember there are some very simple, what do you call things. This will be a completely live interactive class. We'll be having it on Thursdays 7 to 10. And gradually we will increase the time, maybe increase the number of days. 2 days we will do it. For grade 12, the first year, we'll always do it, but on Thursday 7 to 10. That's good, no? Is it clear? So Thursday 7 to 10. You'll be getting recordings as well. But my, what do you call, wish is that all of you all join the live class. Sometimes there might be issue, you can't join the live class, but that's okay. You can get the recording through the website. But being in the live class is very important because if you have a doubt, before you finish off the work, you can clear the doubt and go. Now, even though the class is over at 10, I'll be around here. You can clear your doubts and then we can finish the session. Is it clear? So make sure you use this maximum opportunity to what do you call further your general your idea or your knowledge or your understanding about physics. Is it clear? So simple rules to follow. Number one, always try to join the live class. Number two, never ever go out of the class with a doubt. Even if the class is over, stay back, ask your doubts, complete your doubts, and then you can move on. Is it clear? Number three, please do homework. Homework is very, very important. Wherever you are in Sri Lanka, in your study table, make sure you always do your homework. Homework, personal work is mandatory. That is what is absolutely important. Is it clear? So these three rules, make sure if you do that, guaranteed as the time goes by, trust the process, and the process will make sure that you will be a success. Is it clear? Right. Before I start the lesson, I'll give a small overview. Let's see any questions that they have asked. Right. Okay. So what we do is, there are so many questions asked. How can I do science, etc. I'll answer your question. Right. First of all, I'm going to talk about you. I will not talk about me. Okay, I will not talk about me. I have put the results booklet up to the 2023 results. You can look at it. That will give you a basic representation of me. Okay. As a teacher, what I do. 2024 exam they wrote recently, October, November. So that results will come somewhere close by. So when you're studying, that result also will come. Then that also you can add it there. So it's not about me today, it's about you. Wherever you are seated, it's always about you. Remember, the most important ingredient. Now, people will tell so many stories. Maths is difficult, science is difficult, don't do science, etc. My understanding or my experience, I'm teaching this for the 17th year, is that to do maths and science, as a student, you should have three important quantities or qualities. If you have these three important qualities, whatever your past is, from now onwards, you can what? Change. So remember this very carefully, these three important things. There are three things. If you do these three things, whatever your O-level results, obviously you should pass at least minimum S. Whatever your O-level results, guaranteed you can do well in your A-level. But these three things, every day, like a prayer, you should repeat. Like a prayer, it should be repeated. So today I'm talking about you. I'll take some time. So these about you. First thing that you should need is self-discipline. Self-discipline. Self-discipline is key. What do you mean by discipline? Sitting in a corner, very quietly waiting? No, that is not discipline. Discipline means in your mind you have a set of things that you should do. You have planned out for the day. Before the day ends, you must make sure you do it. That is, there is no question there. There should not be any question. Guaranteed you, there is no bargaining there as well. For example, today I give you, let's say, not today, but maybe sometime later, I give you some homework. And you have to do that homework. Or let's say, for example, you go to school. You go to school and you come back, let's say evening 3 o'clock. 8 o'clock, you have a family function. So what are you going to do? Are you going to relax, wait till 8 o'clock, get dressed and go for the function and forget about your schoolwork? Or are you going to be very disciplined in your approach? You have schoolwork, you have time from 3 to 8. Let's say getting ready for boys, half an hour is enough. Let's say for girls, let's say 2 hours. They have to put makeup and become nice, no? So let's say 6 o'clock, up to 6. So 3 to 6, you have time. From 3 to 6, you can't relax. You have some duty to do. That work you must do. After you finish your schoolwork, then 6, then you can go for your family function, come back. Your job is done. That is self-discipline. It's not sitting in the corner being a good boy or a good girl. That's not self-discipline. You're a child, you'll be a bit naughty, talkative, you'll do mischievous things. That's all accepted. There is no problem. But the most important thing is self-discipline. You must think about the bigger goal always. The bigger goal is always what? Important. Small goals, your bigger goal is broken to smaller goals. And let's say you want to become a doctor. Tomorrow at once you can't be a doctor. No? As a process. A level 2.5 years. Medical college 5 years. Then internship there again about 2.5 years. There's a process. Nobody can skip the process and go. Is it clear? So that process will take time. Let's say you want to become an engineer. There's a process. A level 2 years, 2.5 years. University 4 years. Then also you get a BSc engineering. But that doesn't make you an engineer. You have to get the what do you call membership, charter membership from the institution of engineer or any other foreign institution. That takes time. Everything is time dependent. Let's say you want to become a software engineer. Let's say you want to go to robotics. Let's say you want to become a statistician. Let's say you want to be a mathematician. Let's say you want to be a physicist, chemist, biologist, zoologist, veterinarian, dentist, whatever you want to be. It always takes what? Time. Make sure because it takes time, there should be a continuous basic discipline that you must maintain. So these are about you. Huh? You want to be a success, you make the decision. Self-discipline is very important. Not your mom coming and telling you to study, not your dad coming and telling you to study. Nobody, it's you. You must make that decision. Nobody else is responsible for your life. You are now responsible for your life. You're 16 years. Now what? It's time to take responsibility. No more hiding behind anybody's back. It's you. These about you. Self-discipline, very important. I gave you an example. What you're going to do first when there are so many things to do. If you have a party to go, no, you have to finish your work and then go to the party. That is what is important. Is it clear? Under self-discipline, to remember, I'll give you a very interesting story. There. Now, all of you all must answer, okay? The ones who know. Anybody who knows about Kobe Bryant? Anybody who knows about Kobe Bryant? Uh, Sajid knows, Abelia knows.
Yes.
Well, Ashri knows. Just put the Amisha. Amisha knows, yeah. Okay, tell me now. Who is he? Basketball player, very good. Shazina, yeah, Shazina. He was a sadly he has passed away. There was an unfortunate accident, but was an NBA All Star. NBA All Star. Okay. And he played for a team called LA Lakers. LA stands for what? Some of you all will live there someday. Anybody knows? LA stands for what? Los Angeles. Very good. Lakers. Okay. Now, there was something special about Kobe Bryant. He was an immensely gifted, talented basketball player. Immensely gifted, immensely talented, absolutely brilliant basketball player. In his era, he was the best. He played with Shaquille O'Neal. Anybody know Shaquille O'Neal? Player. Shaquille O'Neal is this huge, humongous, 7 feet tall basketball player. You can tonight, when you have time or tomorrow, you can Google and see. Is it clear? A very big era where there were so many stars. Remembered for something called. He was called the Black. He was called what? The Black Mamba. Everybody can hear? Everybody is good? Can you hear me loud and clear? Okay. So he was called the Black Mamba. Why was now? What's a Black Mamba for the ones who don't know? A Black Mamba is what? Anybody knows? A snake. A Black Mamba is a snake, but you don't see them in Sri Lanka. You see them in the African continent. So you have two types of Black Mambas. You have the normal gray skin Black Mamba and the green Mamba. Anyway, they are highly venomous. And why do you call them the Black Mamba when the fellow everything inside is black? So dark skin like us, and there you go. That's where the word black came in. But why Mamba? Mamba is a snake that will chase you and bite. It will just keep coming at you. It's a very feisty, very strong, very flexible, and it just keeps attacking you. It won't just run away. It will just keep attacking you. Just like it will come. Let's say normal other snakes, they will hiss. They try to slowly go away. No, the black mamba is not like that. The black mamba will just keep coming at you, always at you. Maybe because of the weather, yeah, it's lagging. Okay. Now see, here we go. Now there was a very simple, important secret or important thing that Kobe Bryant would do. Normally, 8 a.m. 8 a.m. was the practice time for NBA players. 8 a.m. But Kobe Bryant would come earlier at 4 a.m. and practice. He would be alone. The cleaning staff would be around. And when the cleaning staff is around, he just what keeps on shooting hoops from different angles. He'll be dribbling. He'll be doing all the routines that they would do in practice time. He would practice 4 hours earlier. And when the other players come in, he has already had how many hours of practice? He's already had how many hours of practice? 4 hours of practice. You know what Kobe said in an interview? They asked him, why do you have to do this? You're one of the most best players in the world. Why get up earlier, be there first before anyone does it? He said, that's what makes me the best. He said, every other player, they would come at 8 o'clock. I would come at 4 o'clock. When they start at 8 o'clock, that practice session, I have a 4 hour advantage. If I do this for 1 week, one week has how many days? 7 days. 7 days times 4. What's the advantage? 28 hours. He said, if all the other players, they are very good players. But in 1 week, I have practiced 28 hours more. If I have practiced 28 hours more, all the other players to be equal to me, they have to practice more than me. They have to practice at least 28 hours, which they can't do. If I practice like this 3 days, I have an advantage of what? How many hours? 120 hours. Now tell me, you have practiced something 120 hours more than the other. Can they even beat you? No, you have 120 hours of prior experience. Because of that prior experience, they can't even get close to you. They can't do it. They can only dream about it. They just can't do it. That's how good it is. Imagine in 1 year, 300. Look at 460 hours more. And the other players even be equal to him? Never. He has 1460 hours more. That is called what? Mamba mentality. That's called the mamba mentality. My wish for you is that you develop this mamba mentality. Whatever you do in life, you will be a success. Guaranteed. Without this mamba mentality, majority of them are without this mamba mentality. That relentless pursuit of success. That absolute relentless pursuit of success. It's not success. It's just being at it. You need to be at it. If you're the best at the game, you need to be the best always. As long as you play the game, you must be the best at it. Is it clear? So try to develop this. It will take time. But remember, it's a process. It's 2.5 years of A level. Some of you all will end up achieving your goals. Some of you all will go up into other avenues. Is it clear? Other avenues. You might end up in business. You might be an entrepreneur. You might end up developing software. You might end up building home. But if you have this in your mind, guaranteed you'll always be a success. So the first ingredient, let's say we are making a nice fruit salad. This fruit salad is your life. The end product will happen someday. Slowly you're building it. The first ingredient is this: self-discipline. If you have self-discipline to make sure that you get the job done somehow, if you have the mamba mentality, guaranteed you will be a success. There is no stopping you. So the first ingredient is what? Self-discipline. Whom should you remember? Kobe Bryant. What should you try to get? You should try to get what? The mamba mentality. Imagine that 4 hours. Always 4 hours ahead. I'll give a simple example. Some of you all might be doing A-level combined mathematics. When you are doing combined mathematics, it's about solving questions alone. How much questions you solved alone? How much personal time you did questions? Some of you all can do the questions given by the sir on the board. Come home, nicely relax, nicely sleep, wait for a week, go back again. Again, whatever sir does on the board, you write and you come back. You can do that. And there might be somebody there. Clear? There might be somebody there. Sir's questions, he'll go home and repeat it. He'll do alone. Then he will get a book. Or now in internet, all questions are there. But let's say from a book, syllabus book is there. From the syllabus, he'll try to solve a question alone. He'll try to solve a question alone. Maybe he solved only one question a day, but it's okay. Every day he's solving one question. And the other person, the other friend, doesn't do anything. This fellow, every day one question. Don't you think this fellow is having the mamba mentality? He's having the mamba mentality. Every day he does one question. After 1 week, he has done 7 questions. He has an advantage of 7 questions every time he goes for class. And wouldn't that make him better in mathematics? It will always make him better in mathematics. Same principle. Remember, it's not about always playing basketball, cricket, football, whatever. This thing you can incorporate in your life as well. Very important. Self-discipline. Next point. I won't take much of your time. Maybe the first half an hour or 45 minutes, yes. Second point. What is this? All of you all say it. What's the word? Consistency. Tell it yourself. Consistency. What do you mean by consistency? I'll give you a small example. Now, all of you all know this person, no? Sanat Jayasuriya and Sachin Tendulkar. Answer. Who is the more consistent batsman? Sanat Jayasuriya or Sachin Tendulkar? Who is the more consistent batsman? Here. Answer. Everybody has one answer. Sachin Tendulkar. Now, what do you mean by consistency? What do you mean by consistency? Very simple. I'll give you an example. Now, the girls also are good followers of cricket, so they'll know. They have a good idea. Let's say Sanat Jayasuriya those days when he was playing. 0, 10, 0, 20, 0, 0, 40, 10. At once 300. At once he will score 300. 0, 10, 0, 20, 0, 0, 40, 10, 300. Nowadays, the replica from him is Kusal Mendes. Same. Highly inconsistent. But if you take Sachin Tendulkar, 20, 15, 35, 55, 80, maybe another zero there. These things happen. Then again 40, then again 150. Very consistent. Sometimes their averages might be the same. Averages means total value divided by the number of innings. But if you look at it very carefully, Sachin Tendulkar is very consistent, performing consistently. Important. You have three A-level subjects. Three A-level subjects. All your three subjects, the marks should be very consistent always. That means you must give the same amount of time for all your three subjects. You can't say I love mathematics and forget chemistry. You can't say I love biology, just study biology only and wait, forget physics and chemistry. All three subjects, you should be what? Absolutely consistent. That means if you are getting marks, let's say you got 40 marks, all three 40, 40, 40, 40. Because if your marks are equal, easy to what? Increase the mark. Let's say maths you get 90, physics you get 50, chemistry you get 10. Difficult. Very difficult to recover that. So whatever you do, be very consistent. Equal amount of time for your subject. Equal amount of interest, because all three subjects are important for you. You might like one more than the other, but all three subjects are absolutely what? Important for your result. So make sure you become very, very consistent. Be like Sachin Tendulkar. Is it clear? Be like Sachin Tendulkar. So what's your first rule? Self-discipline. What's your second one? Consistency. One more ingredient is important. The next ingredient is love what you do. These 3 years of your life, these 3 years, you have three subjects. Love what you do. Mathematics, biology, chemistry, everything. All three subjects. Make sure you love what you do. Love the time that you have to sit and study. That 2 hours, 3 hours, or whatever. Make sure that you absolutely focus and do it. If you exactly love what you do, you will give attention to it. You won't be looking at the phone and then studying. You can't do that. Keep the phone aside. Be self-disciplined for that. And make sure you love your three subjects. If you love your three subjects, you might have your favorites, but if you love your three subjects, guaranteed you will do well in your three subjects, because you tend to do well in things that you love. If I say evening, let's play football in the rain, all of you all will love. You will come and play football in the rain. Yeah, it's just a matter of what? Telling you all to do it. So this slowly you incorporate in your life. Slowly, if you incorporate these things in your life, it will take time. O levels you all didn't do this. No. A levels you have to do. That's how you start. Self-discipline, consistency. When I talk about self-discipline, whenever you forget this, think about Kobe Bryant, mamba mentality. Consistency. Whom do you remember? Whom do you remember? Answer. If I say consistency, whom do you remember? Sachin Tendulkar. Third one, love what you do. This is you. This is your what? Future. If you love what you do, you're climbing slowly to whatever achievement or whatever goal you have. Slowly, it's taking you there. So make sure you find love in whatever you do. And that is something very, very important. So I took time to elaborate exactly what you should do. This is about you, not about me. This is about you. Self-discipline, self-discipline, consistency, and then loving what you do. If you have these ingredients, guaranteed you will be a success. Now remember, it's a long journey. And it's a long journey, you must importantly, this is done when you trust the process. When you trust the process. You must trust the basic process that is taking place. If you trust the process, guaranteed, exactly whatever goal you need to get, you will get. You will slowly reach it. And remember, the process will involve what? The process will involve what? Time. It's not like owning a switch. It involves time. That is why self-discipline and consistency are very important. All these three together, you're good. You're ready. And nothing can stop you. Is it clear? Right. Next is about the A-level syllabus. I'll talk about the A-level physics syllabus. And then I'll move into what are the opportunities that you have. And then we will start our lesson. Is it clear? A-level physics, we have grade 12 and grade 13. Grade 12, we have, these where we'll be starting units, dimensions, measuring instrument. Measuring instrument. Second one is classical mechanics. So we call it mechanics. Third is wave. Fourth is thermal physics. These are known as the classical or the fundamental physics. There. Units and dimensions, measuring instruments, because physics is a science of measurement. Always measurements are done. Next is mechanics, very important. Mechanisms, movement. You're sitting in the table on your chair now. You're watching, your eye. It's all connected to mechanics. You're sitting, you're walking, hand movements, body movements. When you walk, friction is helping you move. All of that is here. You go on a journey, you get into a car, the car is traveling, power, propulsion, friction, loss of energy, air resistance, all of that, mechanics. You go open the tap, have a shower, water is coming from the shower, volume flow rate, water is coming through a pipe, under certain assumptions, if you assume it's ideal, you can apply Bernoulli principle. That same Bernoulli principle when you play cricket, in swing, out swing. When you play football, rotating ball, deviating ball, like the famous free kick by Roberto Carlos. All of that here. Then you move to waves. Everything is in waveform. Everything in this universe is in waveform. So we learn about waves, the application, and from waves there is another subsection here, optics. Optics also falls under waves. Our eyes, without our eyes, our world is dark. Exactly how we would see lenses, reflection, refraction, so on. And then thermal physics, heating, cooling, phase change. Basic things you learned in O-level. You all have learned MC delta theta, MC theta, all of that. That we'll learn a little bit more. We'll increase it. I will teach you how to use a very important thing now, how engines work, petrol engines, diesel engines, even though we don't go into detail, we learn about the cyclic nature, the thermodynamics behind it. When you go to university, you learn even more. In university, you have thermodynamics. It's a big section. You will learn a basic section here, but that basic section is the most important part, the foundation. You learn thermodynamic processors. So these all there in thermal physics. Now, generally, this is very important. This is very important. Why is it important? Because most of your grade 13 work is connected to this. Gravitation, you learn about satellites rotating around us. You learn about planets moving around the sun. You will learn around how the moon rotates around the earth. You will learn how comets travel and how laws of physics can be applied. So gravitational field. Now gravitational field is connected to your second lesson, mechanics. Without mechanics, you can't do gravitational field. Without mechanics, you can't do gravitational field. Okay? Without mechanics, you can't do gravitational field. Next is what? Electric field. We learn about how chargers interact. How chargers play a very important part in the basic motion. Now, for electric fields also, look at this carefully. Mechanics is important. Electric fields also, mechanics is important. Right? In electric fields, chargers move, motion. When motion is involved, energy is involved, mechanics plays a very important. 7. You have electricity. Now, for electricity, mechanics is not important. But electricity travels as pulsar, wave pulsar. Wave section is important. Wave section is important. Also, when current travels through a resistor, heating will take place. O-level science you all learn. I squared RT, can you remember? V squared ORT, VIT, all of that. Heating means thermal physics is important. Lesson 3, lesson 4 important. Lesson 3, lesson 4 important. 8. Magnetic field. Magnetic and electromagnetism. So magnetic field. Now for magnetic fields you will need mechanics. Clear? You will need a bit of waves to understand the motion. And you need electricity as well. Lesson 2, lesson 3, lesson 7, all three are there. Important. And sometimes they will connect electric and magnetic both and give together. So the 6th lesson is also important. Can you see? Whatever you learned here, now measurement is important for everything. It's a different story. Whatever you learned here, the applications only are here. Next one, electronics. Electronics, of course, you need to understand wave theory, principle of superposition, and of course, electricity. 3 and 7. Then you have lesson number 10. I'll do it here. Properties of matter. Properties of matter. Here we'll be talking mainly about elastic nature, how rubber bands work, how springs work, what is the mechanism of springs. Then we learn about fluid friction, viscosity, and then surface tension. You go to the beach and you put bubbles, soap bubbles. When you wash clothes, you're washing it using sunlight, detergent. What's the mechanism that the dirt is removed? When your mother makes chicken curry, when the curry is hot, check and see. You will see oil will be in bubble form. When your mama is making chicken curry, go to the kitchen and carefully look. When the curry is boiling, you will see oil on top, little bit of oil. Chicken has oil, no? You also put some oil because it's tasty. You will see oil will be in bubble form. Have you ever seen that? How many of you have seen that? How many of you have seen that? Great. All of you have eaten chicken curry, right? And when the curry cools down, tell me what happened. When the curry cools down, tell me what happened. What do you see? Will you see oil in bubble form? No, no. When it cools down, let's say your mama makes curry, keeps in the kitchen, closes with the lid and goes. Then after about 1 or 2 hours, you're going to eat lunch. Now how will the oil be? Oil will be spread. Why is oil spread? Why earlier heating oil is bubble form? Now when it's cool, oil is spreading. Surface tension. Then the bio student, you'll be learning transportation. That means how trees and plants they absorb nutrition from the ground. How is fluid going from the ground through the roots to the leaf? That's because of what? Surface tension. When it's raining, why the raindrops are teardrop shape? Teardrop shape. Like this. Why is it teardrop shape? Next, have you seen? When you're driving in the rain, water will strike the windscreen and bubbles will go where? Up or down? When you're driving fast, water bubbles will go up or down? Up. Why? All of that you learn in this section. So this is connected actually to mechanics. When you're crying, tear will come to the corner. Tear will increase there and then one drop will fall. When it falls, how does it fall? The shape of it. That's how we call teardrop shape. All of that is because of what? Surface tension. Right. Next is 11th, matter and radiation. Now, this is an important section because you'll be learning a bit of modern physics. Matter and radiation. Matter and radiation. Now, in matter and radiation, you need lesson number 4, thermal physics. And in matter and radiation, we'll be also teaching you modern physics, a bit of quantum, photoelectric effect about Albert Einstein, how he won the Nobel Prize for photoelectric effect. What is photoelectric effect? Next, we'll be teaching about black body radiation. Now, you might wonder what on earth is black body radiation? Radiation present in the environment. How does the sun give us energy? It's reaching us as what? Radiation. How is that radiation calculated? All of that. Next, we'll be learning about wave particle duality. What is wave particle duality? Particles can act as waves and waves can act as what? Particles. Wave particle duality. You might wonder, sir, really? Can we also act like waves? I'll give you an example. Now, tell me how many of you are. Okay, I'm telling you a small introduction. Now, let's say you were fast asleep last night. These for the ones who slept last night. There are some fellows who don't sleep in night, now are sleeping in the morning. The ones who slept last night. You're fast asleep. You're fast asleep. Around 3 o'clock, 2:33 in the morning, suddenly you get up. Suddenly you get up. And sometimes you don't know even why you got up. You're looking around. And then some of you all don't know even you got up. You get up, look around, you fall asleep. How many have experienced that? Put your hands up. All. Guaranteed all. All of you have experienced that. Right. Now listen. Let's say you're going on a trip. First time you're going to see Sigiriya. Sigiriya. First time. You have never been to Sigiriya. You have never been to Sigiriya. So you go. The whole family is there. Mama has made tini sambal pang. Dada is driving. All your cousins are there. You are there. Your brother, sister is there. Your mom is in deep conversation with your aunties. Everybody is nicely jabbering and going. You go to Sigiriya to stop the vehicle. You get down of the vehicle. The surrounding seems very familiar. The surrounding seems what? Very familiar. Like you have been there. But all of you know this is the first time you were there. Like you have been there. Then far away, you will see what? A cat walking and coming slowly. The cat walks slowly and comes. That is also very familiar. The cat crosses the road, turns and looks at you. That is also familiar. That very moment, your auntie will say, Ade vadivana poona. That is also very familiar. You are wondering, what on earth is this? This is the first time you have come here, but now what? You are seeing everything that is very familiar. We call this the deja vu instant. What do you call it? The deja vu instant. Now, some of you all have already said that. Yeah. Deja vu instant, which is good. Huh? But do you know the actual mechanism? The mechanism is when you're fast asleep at night, this is you, huh? When you're fast asleep at night, it looks like a worm, don't worry. Imagine it's you. When you're fast asleep at night, generally there are different ranges, that means different types of sleep. Alpha, beta, so on. And when you fall into this deep sleep, or you say the beta sleep or whatever, what happens is your astral body moves out of you. Your astral body moves out of you. We call this the astral body. Anybody who heard about this earlier? People have heard about the astral body? Good. Now remember, this astral body is connected with an infinite stretch connection, just like a baby is connected to a mother by umbilical cord. Same way, the astral body is connected to you. And this astral body can travel infinite distances. The cord here is infinite stretch. Infinite stretch. They can travel ahead of time as well. They are doing research on it now, Germans and Americans. And once this astral body travels, once your beta deep sleep is about to finish, what happens is this astral body will come back and settle on you. Astral body will come back and settle on you. Now, once it settles, there is a sudden electric shock. Once the astral body settles on you, there's a sudden electric shock. That sudden electric shock when you wake up. Understood? So today, when you sleep, suddenly at 2:30 in the morning, you get up. Suddenly. That means your astral body has gone on a small walk and come back. And that shock only, once it settles, there's electric pulse going through, therefore what? You get a shock. You get up. Understood? Now this astral body is your waveform. In religion, we say soul. So many things. But in science, we say astral body. That is your waveform. When a person dies, Atma, yes. When a person dies, what leaves him? What goes away? Christians, Catholics, Muslims, Anglicans, they believe that the spirit goes away. Huh? The spirit goes away, the spirit, Atma, all of that. That is what? The wave nature, the wave form. Is it clear? The wave form. So there you go. This wave form is what? Astral body. So wave particle duality is nothing new. Let's say you have twins. You are twins. You are living in two different places. Sometimes, now what do you mean by dying? The astral body leaves you. The astral body leaves you. The astral body leaves you. And this cord, because of sickness, because of not good health, the cord is going to be what? Cut. Cord is cut. Cord is damaged. Cord is cut means again can't come. God. Yeah. Super wala. Therefore, this is an example for wave nature. Next, I was telling twins. Two twins are there. One is in, let's say, gone to study in England. One is here. But sometimes when they think, they might be thinking the same thing. When one person is sick there, person here is also sick. Clear? So that telepathy, he said telepathy, no. Telepathy is what? Wave nature. Telepathy is also wave nature. So wave nature is present everywhere. Only thing we don't realize it as wave nature. We think of it as something else or something abnormal or something natural. You know? So there you go. These are your sections. But remember, grade 12 work is very, very important. Very important. Without grade 12 work, you can see grade 13 work is difficult. Can't do. Can't do. Yeah. You can't do. Can't do, no, can you see? So don't relax in grade 12. Especially mechanics. Look at the lesson. 10th lesson, 5th lesson, 6th lesson, 8th lesson, 10th lesson, mechanics important. Also in matter and radiation, you'll be learning about nuclear fission, nuclear fusion, radioactivity, Marie Curie. Can you remember? Huh? So therefore, you'll be learning all of those under matter and radiation. And then you'll be learning about subatomic particles. So some of you all think proton, electron, neutron. No, there are even smaller particles. Leptons and quarks. Huh? Leptons, quarks, matter particles. Then antimatter particles. And then energy carrying particles. Then recently, I think Nobel Prize was won for finding Higgs boson. All of that you'll be learning. Is it clear? We call it the standard model. In the standard model, like a periodic table, you'll be learning those. Is it clear? You'll be learning about Max Planck. Max Planck, Albert Einstein, Maxwell equations are not there, but we will talk about it in the radioactive curve. Next, you learn about Marie Curie. You'll be learning about Wien displacement curve. So a scientist called Wien. Stefan's law, all these people. You'll be learning about so many other scientists who have done work or research on this. Is it clear? So it's a very interesting part, matter radiation, the future of physics is here. Yeah. Isaac Newton will be learning here. Newton will never leave you. Newton is here. Newton is here. Newton is everywhere. Wherever there is mechanics, Newton is there. Because in our syllabus, we have Newtonian physics. Clear? Newtonian physics. So we'll be focusing on Newtonian physics. Right? Okay. So remember, grade 12 work. Now don't think too much about grade 30. Grade 12 work is important. Each of these you have resource books. Government dot lk. Write down. Government dot lk. Government documents. DOC means document. government documents.lk, you can download this. Is it clear? Also, nie.lk. nie.lk. You're familiar, no? nie.lk. Yeah, I'll answer. I'll answer. Don't worry. nie.lk. Here also you can download the syllabus, but I don't know whether you can download the resource books. I think you have to buy the resource book. PDFs can be found, no problem. And if you want, you can take a printout. Don't take all the resource books. For now, these two resource books are good enough. Then you can slowly, otherwise you'll collect too much of information. Too much of information is also sometimes not good when you are learning this. Whatever is necessary, you what take. Is it clear? There might be other sites also, but from this you can directly take. Most of the other sites, they are linked to this. If you press them, they go there. So these are your main sites, government.lk, nie.lk. You know, there might be other sites also. I'm familiar with these two. Okay, no? Right. So this is your A-level physics syllabus. Yeah. A-level physics syllabus. Right? No? Clear. Right. So today we'll be starting this. We'll be starting units, dimensions, and measurements. Units, dimensions, and measurements. Okay. Units, dimensions, measurements. Yeah, resource books. You can get the resource books. Sometimes you can buy from Sarasavia bookshop. Have you ever heard about Sarasavia bookshop? People have heard about Sarasavia? Yes, no? And if you have a drive, you can share. Yes, some people have a drive. They have everything. They are good. Now it's all digitalized. There you go. Okay, no? Right. Uh, so far, any doubts? Do you all have any doubts? Any questions? Doubts? Questions? Any doubts? Any questions? Amna was asking about recordings. Recordings are given. Don't worry. Okay. Doubts? Only resource book is needed. Yeah, for now, only resource book. Later, I'll tell about past papers. Let's wait for the exam, 2024 exam paper to be released. Once that is printed, we buy the past paper book. For now, don't. Otherwise, in vain. Yeah. Is it true? Biology people, physics is difficult. Will there be a paper class along with the theory? Tamil Teriyama? Yes, nan Tamil Tan. Right. Up to which lesson will we get for the first term? First term examination depends on this. Units and dimensions you will get. Measuring instruments you will get. Mechanics, you will get motion along a straight line and graph. Up to that part you will get. Is it clear? I will tell as we go along. When you buy the resource book, it's there. Okay. Do we need grade 11 concepts? Yes, grade 11, grade 10, all what you learned is important. Rajiv has put the resource book there on your, what you call, this one, which is good. You all can download it or whatever. Uh, wait, I think I missed something. On the resource books needed. All right, syllabus completion. Okay. Okay, look at this very carefully. So I told you, no. If you take your NIE syllabus, your syllabus is made for how many years? NIE syllabus is made. This NIE syllabus is made. Look at it very carefully. 2 years and 4 months. That means 24 to 28 months. So NIE syllabus is made for this. Clear? So they have taken what you call educational psychologist, educationalist. They have understood that it takes between 24 to 28 months to put these things in your head methodically. Yeah. To put these things in your head methodically. Right. This is what I do. I normally cover the syllabus minimum 3 times before your exam. These are the ways. Look at it carefully. In 110 weeks, there we target the full syllabus. How do we target the full syllabus? Theory class, we finish it once. Theory class, we finish it once. Clear? Can you all hear? Can you all hear? Everybody?
Yes, sir.
Yes, no? Okay, right. Theory class, we finish it once. Then, after, listen very carefully, yeah? After the first year, that means when you are grade 13, paper class will start. Paper class will start. Okay. So we can decide, I told you, grade 12 will be doing maybe 1 day a week. Grade 13 will go 2 days a week, online class. That is the theory. Then we have a paper class. So in theory, you're finishing the syllabus one. In the paper also, section revision is done. Then we are doing mixed questions, mixed papers. Your syllabus is covered again twice. Yeah. Then once the full syllabus is over, we have rapid revision. We have rapid revision. So tell me now, how many times is the syllabus completed? How many times? How many times is it completed? 3 times.
3 times.
Remember, in my theory, I will do all past papers as well. All past papers as well. So all past papers, generally we target the new syllabus. So new syllabus from 2002, now when you are doing the exam in 2027, that means you'll have so many past papers there. 2000 to 2026. And in this paper class, some old past papers from 1978 to 1999, things which are there in your syllabus will be put. Things which are there in your syllabus. New questions also will be put. These questions also will be put. Here. These will also put. Now, once you do all of this, at the end from 1978 to 2026, you are done past paper. So 1978 means 88, 98, 2008, 2018, then what? 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. 48 years of past papers done and finished. Syllabus covered 3 times. Rapid means very quickly we'll learn those sections and go. These in normal time will keep going. Paper class, we are doing questions. In the theory class, you are doing the past papers as well. Rapid revision, we are quickly covering it one more time. So this is the program. Is it clear? This is the program that has given those results in the results booklet. I have put. So therefore, tried and tested. Clear? Tried and tested. Do not try to rush. If you rush, guaranteed you'll have a problem. Is it clear? Don't rush. These are science. Learn methodically. Once you get methodical, you'll be okay. That's the other question. Resource book. How can we find more questions? Don't worry, I'll be giving you questions. Tutorials will be given, will be posted to your home. Resource books means textbook or something. A resource book is something given by the government. It's there. Is it possible to obtain university within the first attempt? So on. All right, I'll answer that question as well. Right. Good. I think who asked that question? First grade 12 work, grade 12, then grade 13 we do. Once you finish grade 12, we do grade 13. Hamna Nias has asked, is it possible to obtain university within the first attempt? At what instance should I do I have to sit for second or third attempt? Now, my advice to you is don't think about the second attempt now. First of all, do the methodical work. If you don't do methodical work only, generally sometimes you'll fall short. Okay? Look at this carefully. If you are doing math stream, bio stream, ICT. Math stream we have combined math, physics, chemistry. Bio stream we have biology, physics, chemistry. ICT you have combined math, physics, ICT. If you want to get into engineering faculty in Sri Lanka, guaranteed you must do this combination. If you want to get into medicine in Sri Lanka, guaranteed you must do this combination. If you do this combination, you can go up to software engineering, ICT related degrees, management. There are so many degrees involved here as well. You can keep going for mathematics, then mathematics and management, statistics and computing, so on. If you take University of Colombo, they have the UCSC. All of them can go there. There is no problem. Every university in Sri Lanka, they offer computer science or computer science related degrees. People who do this can go there. But they have a disadvantage. They can't go into engineering. Engineering means, example, civil, mechanical, electric, electronic, mechatronic, biomedical, all of that they can't do in the Sri Lankan university system. So these can go there. They have more opportunities. I mean, since opportunities are slightly more than this. But generally, if you do maths, if you do combined maths, and if you do maths well, if you do physics well, these two go hand in hand. If you do combined maths well and physics well, there are more than almost close to approximately 50 degrees, including law. Law is also what open for people who have done mathematics. Now, I have a student, former student, 2015 A levels from Ananda College, Taruka. He got a district rank, actually 3 years, district rank 37th, I think. He didn't apply for engineering. He applied for law. University of Colombo Law College, law faculty. Now he is passed out as a lawyer. Is it clear? So there are almost 50 degrees in the UGC booklet that if you do combined maths and physics, that is there. If you do chemistry also, there's an addition. You have specializing chemistry, then zoology, botany, all of those degrees. So all together, even the bio part put together here, even this part here. Some people think biology only medicine, dental, vet. No, there are some more. You can specialize in biology, botany, zoology. They are great departments. Then you have what you call specializing in chemistry. In chemistry, there are different fields: analytical chemistry, organic chemistry, so on. There is so many fields that you can go into. And remember, then you have cosmetics. That is also chemistry, no? Process engineering, chemical engineering, all of that is here. So bio students don't think only it's medicine, nah? The opportunities are huge. And also allied science faculties, you have nursing, physiotherapy, radiology, huge opportunity. So therefore, don't just minimize your focus. Do this exam well. Don't think too much about the end. Have a goal, but work day by day there. Is it clear? Day by day there. Once you work day by day, and then you will reach the goal. So people do ICT. You have approximately with mathematics around 40 degrees to choose. 40 degrees. So don't trust what other people tell. You have 50, approximately 50 degrees that you can choose. Opportunity. 40 degrees connected to ICT, and now you have AI, so and so forth. Field is changing very quickly. So therefore, remember the huge opportunities there if you get into university. Now, what is your minimum condition to enter into university? Sri Lanka university system is based on the Z. What do you mean by Z score 0.8? Is important for the parents also. If there are parents listening in, you must get a good understanding about the Z score. Let's say I'll take a new page. Let's say Z score is 0.8. Now this Z score was made by Professor Tatil, University of Peradeniya, Faculty of Agriculture, Department of Statistics. Professor Tatil. It represents a very weighted mean, weighted average. 0.8 means, listen very carefully, there is a 80% chance you will get university. Understood? Mama, Dada, if you are listening, now understand this in a very simple format I'm putting. Huh? You all don't worry about calculating Z score. Understand this. Z score 0.8 means there is a 80% chance to get into university, probability. Now answer. Z score 0.5 means what's the percentage? What's your chance? What's your chance? 50% chance. 50% chance to get into university. Clear? 50% chance get into university. Understood? Sometimes parents are only sometimes worried about this. Now, even the students, don't worry. Z score gives you a nice percentage. You should understand it. If I do 0.3 Z score, what is your percent? What's the chance of you getting into university? 30% chance. Now, all of you all know, no? Z score will can go up to 3 or even 4. Depends on how well you have done it. Now tell me, if I have a Z score 1, what is the percentage telling me? What is the percentage telling me? I have a 100% chance to get into university. Clear? Then what should you do? 100% means guaranteed, sure, sure shot. To make it even more sure shot, 1.1. What's your percentage? What's your percentage? 110% chance to get into university. That means sure shot. Some degree I will get. Can go to university. Don't worry about how it's calculated. For the math students, when you do statistics, your teacher will teach you, maths teacher. Clear? 1.2 is its score. What is your percentage? 120%. Sure shot. Guaranteed you will get university. And what should be your target? Your target should be to get more than 1%. More than is at score 1. This is your minimum target. That is your minimum target. If you have a Z score more than 1, guaranteed you will get a university. Clear? Now wait, be careful. Depending on the demand of the degree, medicine, engineering, the demand is very high. So medicine and all, Z score is 2. Z score is 2 means what's the chance? Tell me. What's the chance? 200% chance. So medicine is Z score 2, engineering also is Z score 2. This will vary actually, depending on your district. But normally Z score 2. Clear? Generally, for engineering, if you have between 1.2 more than, Z score is more than 1.7. Z score more than 1.7, you will get engineering. You might get a distant university, but you will get engineering. Uruna or somewhere you will get. Okay. Medicine difficult. Medicine sometimes Z score should be greater than 1.9. Otherwise you can't. But remember, medicine, engineering are just 2 degrees out of so many degrees. Yeah, so many degrees. So here, if you get more than Z score 1, that is your chance. Yeah. And to be guaranteed of Z score more than 1, 1B, 2C. If you have 1B, 2C, guaranteed your Z score will be what? More than 1. The moment you get a B, Z score goes more than 1. Other 2 subjects, C means Z score more than 1. So that is what you should work for. If you work for that target, tell me now, is it achievable? Your parents are seated there. You are seated here. Is this achievable or not? Tell me. Achievable. If it is achievable, that means don't give up. If you get 1B, 2C, Z score more than 1, guaranteed you have a university somewhere. In Sri Lanka, we have 15 universities, state universities. You are university eligible. You can apply for degrees abroad also if you want and go on scholarships. Germany have, Japan will have, India will have, Pakistan is giving what you call scholarships. You have, but try to get more than this. It's all depending on your Z score. I'm telling you now, people will make you all frightened. First day they'll give big stories. Number 1, any story becomes dangerous or achievable depending on how you tell the truth. The truth is this. There are so many educated people who are watching this. Huh? You will know what I'm telling here is true. Is it clear? So here 1B, 2C means guaranteed Z score goes more than 1. Z score goes more than 1 means guaranteed you have a place in Sri Lankan university system. And let's say you want to go to Germany and you learn the German language, you apply for German university, sometimes you get scholarships. Now in Germany and all, education is sometimes free. I'm not I'm not telling lies, I'm not joking. It's the actual truth. I had a student called Akanshu Pereira, Marstella College, Nigambu, 2018 batch, I think 18. He went to Germany, he's a doctor now, married, having a kid, and what you call, he's working there in Germany. So opportunities are there even for medicine. He didn't get medicine here, but he learned the language, went there and got it. Is it clear? So therefore, remember, this is minimum target. One subject more than 65, another two subjects more than 55 can achieve. If you do the basic work correctly, can achieve this. But if you don't do it, difficult. Is it clear? First, have small goal. If you do this correctly, bigger goals can be easily achieved. Okay? Bigger goals can be easily achieved. So that is a promise, that's a guarantee. You don't have to worry about it. Is it clear? Some people are asking what a GPA is, grade point average. That's also like a Z score, but used in university. What should I do to be a neurosurgeon? First, end up going to medical faculty. After that, yes. My mother tongue is Tamil. I did my O levels in English medium, bilingual class. Will I be able to do well in A level English medium? There are 26 letters in the alphabet. Do you know it? Yes. You have read and understood in English medium, so don't worry. The future is always English medium. Books are there in English medium. The world is moving in English. You also move in English. Be confident. Don't worry. Okay. Right. What else? Sir, I got a S pass. No. If I get a S pass, can I do A level science? Depends on schools. Different schools. Different schools have different criteria. But if you pass your O levels, you can do the subject. I told you three things: self-discipline, consistency, love what you do. If you have these three things, you will do well. Don't worry. I'll give one more example. Yasiru Kassapa, 2011 Kandy district first. He's a boy who came from Lyceum Nuorelia. He just passed his O levels with three A's, a few B's, and some S's. But Kandy district first at St. Sylvester's College. Now I think he's in Sweden. He's a what you call big software engineer. Went to Moroto University, passed out, now in Sweden. So therefore, in the same class as a boy called Kusal Tennako. O level, I think 8 A's, 1 B. A B for literature, I think. I can't remember. Brilliant student. A level, 3 A's, district rank, not district first, but district 17th, I think. Again, went to Peradeniya, passed out. Now he's doing his PhD in British Columbia, Canada. So therefore, remember, one student did well in the O levels, district 17, went to university. One fellow didn't do well in the O level, but became district first or doing well. Everything depends on those three things: self-discipline, consistency, and what loving what you do. That's all. If you have a S for science, remember, you are eligible to do any subject you want. Some schools will have certain criteria. For example, let me tell like this. If you take Royal College, they won't take. Royal College means all the students should get more 8 A's or whatever. I think 8 subjects or 8 A's. Otherwise, science does not allow. Some schools will say 7 A's, 1 B above. Some schools 6 A's above. Some schools 5 A's above. But if you're, some schools will allow you to do. as long as you are do well in your first term, your term exam. So it depends on the school. There is no direct answer for that. And if you are a private candidate, if you are past your O levels, you can do any stream you want. There is no problem. But you must, there are some certain sub criteria. You must pass English, you must pass your single language or Tamil language, your first language. Those things are there. If you have done that, then there is no problem. Okay. As long as you are not past the age of 30, you can do what you call private or school candidates. All are what same. You get an index number. For the index number, you have your SHI number, and therefore that's it. The people who are correcting the paper don't know whether you are private or school candidate. They will look at the number, so there is no problem there. It's like this. Can you add, sir? I'm not good in maths. Can I get a good results of physics? You should be only in physics. You only have to add, subtract, multiply, divide, indices, log. These six things, if you know, that's enough. Addition, subtraction, division, multiplication, indices, and log. That's all. If I did chemistry, can I do in, degree in the ICT field? You can select IT now. If you take King's Perori, he did combined maths, physics, chemistry. In university, he's doing mathematics, chemistry, and IT, specializing in that. So therefore, you can do it. In university, that's a different story. Yes, I'll be continuing this class online, no problem. I'll put more information in the group later. What's the difference between tech subjects and science subjects? Technology subjects, you have bios technology, science for technology, engineering technology. So technology subjects are actually for technical level. That means you call this, uh, shall I put it like this? BSc, Bachelor of Science, means we have a theoretical base. Theoretical base. Bachelor of Technology is more into practical base. There's a problem with the BTech degree in Sri Lanka that the people who pass out from it have lesser jobs, unless of course that is a specialized one. Food technology, if you specialize, you have a good chance. You can work in the food industry, food processing, etc. So there are so many businesses like that. But engineering technology, you have difficulty. Sometimes people who go to German tech, Japan tech have more chance than people who go to university and do engineering tech. You get my point? So there they check and see hands-on experience. So German tech is one. Then next is NDT. University of Morocco, they have NDT. So my advice to you is do maths, physics, chemistry, or maths, physics, IT. Because in Morocco University, you have something called the NDT. NDT faculty. NDT is actually the most recognized one in Sri Lanka. After NDT, you have uh, the CGIT, that means the Katnayaka Technical Training School, HND courses. But NDT Moratuwa, they give something way much more better than BTech. This is more recognized. NDT Moratuwa. That is more recognized than that. Okay, no? Don't worry about your streams. Make sure you first 3 months you learn the subject. Then you can decide what stream you're gonna go. Okay. I told you there are about 50 degrees you can take. Huh? ICT means everything is connected to ICT, no statistics, ICT, IT, data science. Huh? Some of you all don't know, here you have data science. Here, data science. People who data science is the future. People play a big part there, data science. Right. Yeah, you can ask doubts in the group. There's no problem. Okay, now. Right, let's start today's work. Now we are Almost there now. 8:30. I think I have done a good introduction of whatever we did. Now it's high time we start what? Today's work. Okay, no? Any more doubts? Slowly you ask. I will answer. Okay. Take your books. Write topic. Units and dimension. Units and dimension. Units and dimension. Don't worry. Online class, I'll give you all the details in the group. Are you in the WhatsApp group? How did you get today's link? No, you don't need the resource book. I'll be teaching everything. You can have the resource book to get some idea. That's it. Resource book is for you to get the idea. Okay. Right. Now focus on this. Forget everything. Take your writing book. Take your writing book or writing pad. Now focus on this. Focus on the work that is done. Right. Units and dimensions. Now physics is a science of measurement. We have to measure things. We have to measure things which are measurable. We call physical quantities. Understood? Things which are measurable, we call them what? Physical quantities. So something that we can measure is known as a physical quantity. Clear? Something, right? Everybody listen now. Don't ask about the group link. I will give you the group link after the class is over. Now you focus on the lesson, please. Is it clear? Everybody agreed? Understood? No? Don't talk anything in the chat. Look at this very carefully on the board. We have spoken for a long time. At the end of it, I will put the link. Now agree. Don't talk anything else. Okay, no? Right. Look. So, anything that is measurable is called a physical quantity. Anything that is measurable is called what? A physical quantity. Now, the building blocks of physics or the building blocks are found in fundamental quantity. Fundamental quantity. We call them basic quantities as well. Basic quantities as well. So when you hear the word basic quantity, or whether you hear the word fundamental quantity, both are what? Fundamental. Fundamental or basic quantity. There are 7 fundamental quantities. Mass, we measure using kilogram. Length, don't write, look, measure using meter. Third, time, measured using second. Fourth one, thermodynamic temperature. Thermodynamic temperature, measured using Kelvin. Fifth one, electric current. Electric current measured using ampere. Sixth one, substance of matter. Substance of matter. Substance of matter in chemistry and all you have learned. Mole. M-O-L, mole. Seventh one, luminous. Luminous intensity. You will not use this much in A levels, but luminous intensity. Units are CD. CD means candela. Candela. So how many quantities do you have? 7 quantities. All of you all, wherever you are seated, loudly tell this. Loudly tell this. What are your quantities? Mass, length, time, thermodynamic temperature, electric current, substance of matter, luminous intensity. Mass is measured in kilogram, length is measured in meters, time is measured in second, thermodynamic temperature in Kelvin, electric current in ampere, substance of matter using what? Mole. Luminous intensity using what? Candela. Is it clear? That's right. That's right. A quantity that can be measured, a quantity that can be measured is known as a physical quantity. Is known as a physical quantity. Is known as a physical quantity. There are there are there are 7 fundamental quantities. There are 7 fundamental quantities. There are 7 fundamental quantities. 7 fundamental quantities. They are right, mass, length, time, thermodynamic temperature, electric current, substance of matter, luminous intensity. Write it down. After you finish writing, put a thumbs up or put a message in the group saying okay. Finished? Write a bit quickly, huh? Everybody, I expect you to write quickly. Okay. Now, writing quickly, very important. Not writing nicely. Whatever you write should be readable. That's all. Readable handwriting, that's all we need. Nothing more. Okay. Clear? Done? Okay. 7 fundamental quantities are there. Now, there are 2 more supplementary quantities. That means you need them to complete the measurement. These are your supplementary quantities. Anybody still writing? Put your hands up. Anybody still writing? Nobody? I'll give you 1 minute. Quickly write. 1 minute. Huh? I'll give 1 minute. Quickly write. Finished? Right. Okay. Now there are 2 supplementary quantities. What are your supplementary quantities? These are your supplementary Plane angle is measured using radian. Rad means radian. And then you have solid angle. Solid angle is measured using steradian. Steradian. This is radian. You might say, sir, he learned only angle, degree, no. What is the radian? Radiant is the scientific method of measuring angle. Don't worry, I'll teach you how to convert as well. So two supplementary quantities, plane angle and solid angle. Let's say there are two supplementary quantities. There are two supplementary quantities. Right, Roman 1 plane angle, Roman 2 solid angle. Plane angle is measured using radian. Solid angle is measured using steradian. Okay, finished. Now quickly write, everybody. I know you might write nicely and all. First day, first sentence, all of that. It should only be readable. And one more thing, self-discipline. Don't take photographs and collect notes. Write it. Writing is very important. If you don't write, it won't go to your memory. It will always be in your temporary memory. That's why some people, they can't remember what they do when the exam comes. Write it. While writing in your head, tell it. Then it will go to your, from your temporary memory, it will slowly move into your what? Permanent memory. Right. Okay, no? Next. Relationship between relationship between degrees and radians. Now, all your life you have learned about degrees. No? Today I'm teaching you radians. What's the relationship? 80 degrees. This is your relationship. Pi radian is 180 degrees. Now, pi means you learn 2 pi r 22 divided by 7 are that pi. So pi radian is 180 degrees. Write down. Right? Relationship between degrees and radians. Relationship between degrees and radians. Quickly write this, box it. Whatever I write in red color, box it. You can directly use it. Okay, no? Pi radian equal 180 degrees. Pi radian equal 180 degrees. Finished? Right. Now let me do some conversions. Now let's convert together. I'll do a small example. I'm going to give you a small exercise. Right. Look at this example carefully. I want all of you all drop your pens. Don't keep your pens. Don't write. Look. Let's say I want to convert 10 degrees to radian. How do you convert 10 degrees to radians? Very simple. Very simple. Look at the board carefully. 180 degrees equals pi radian. 1 degree is pi over 180 radian. O level they taught you. 10 toffee is 100 rupee. 1 toffee is how much? 10 toffee is how much? Like that. 10 degrees pi over 180 multiplied by 10. What's your answer? Pi over 18 radian. Clear? When you are writing radians, you can keep pi. Yeah? You can keep pi. Next example. How do I convert radians to degrees? Look at this. Pi over 18. I do the same thing the opposite way. pi over 18 radian, how many degrees? Simple. What do you all do? Pi radian is 180 degree. Right? Pi over 18 means I'm dividing this side also by 18, that side also by 18. Correct? So here you have pi over 18 radians equals how many degrees? 10 degrees. Same answer. That's clear? Radian is a unit of measurement, scientific unit of measurement of angle. Okay. Right. Write down these conversions quickly. Conversions quickly. Convert 10 degree to radian, pi over 18 radian to degree. And I'm going to give you a small exercise that you must quickly do. Yes, I'll give you a lot. I'll give you a lot. Don't worry. First, write this. Don't be in a hurry. Slowly go. Slowly travel. Write quickly, but slowly travel. Try to understand and work. No. Radian. Radian. Rad. Not radius. Rad means radian. Radian. Okay. Finish writing. Anybody still writing this? If there's anybody still writing this, put your hands up. Okay, that's right. 30 seconds I'll give quickly. 30 seconds. Okay. Clear? Right. Convert the following to radian. Right. Ready? Start converting. I want to check and see who is doing this fast. But that's what we are do. Others try to do fast. Convert. Anybody who has finished? Ashri has finished. Good. Apsar Rizan has finished. Irushi Sanjana has finished. Okay, keep doing Shadya. Yes, yes. Do. Afik has finished. Abda Yazar has finished. Alright, we have sorry for getting it done now. Very good. No, don't use calculator. What calculator? Right, good. So I'll do 15 and 30. The others will quickly put and go. Huh? So what's your rule? 180 degrees pi radian. 1 degree is pi over 180. 15 degrees is pi over 180 multiplied by 15. How much your answer? Pi 1 over 12. Pi over 12 radian. If you have got this, put correct. Huh? Pi over 12 radian. Okay, no? Next is what? 180 degrees pi radian. 1 degree pi over 180 radian. 30 degrees pi over 180 multiplied by 30. How much? Pi over 6 radian. Pi over 6 radian. So I have done 2 for you. Right. Now see your answers. 45 degrees pi over 4 radian. 60 degrees is pi over 3 radian. 75 is 5 pi over 12 radian. 90 degrees is pi over 2 radian. 120 degrees is 2 pi over 3 radian. 150 is equal to how much? 5 pi over 6 radian. You all got this? You got this? Good. 240, how much? 4 pi over 3 radian. 270, how much? 3 pi over 2 radian. Don't. You can't use calculators. A-level syllabus, no calculator. Only logbooks are there. Somebody is asking, is there a short method? Yeah, there is a short method. The short method, I have shown it here. Look very carefully. When you have 15 degrees, they're asking 15 degrees. I always multiply it by pi over 180 and I calculate in my head. I always multiply by pi over 180. So 30 times 1, 30 times 6. 15 times 1, 3 left, 32. Yeah, 30 times pi over 180. I got the answer. Pi divided by 180. 45, 45, 90. How many 90s for 182? How many 45s for 184? 4. Yeah. So normally you put radians always in radians. This radian part is there. Pi is there. Standard notation. That's the way we do it. Don't put decimal values. Keep in fraction form, no problem. Yeah. Right. No need to show the method. If you just need to convert, quickly convert. There's no problem. Right? Anybody who is still writing this? How many of you have got 10 out of 10 correct? Right. Very good, very good, very good. I'll ask like this. People who got more than 5 correct, put your hands up. People who got more than 5 correct, put your hands up. All of you. People who got more than 5 correct. Right. Good. That's a good thing. Now, people who got certain things wrong, don't worry. Anybody who got, let's say you want another example done. Anybody else? Tell me what example I need to do. Others, put your hands down. Your hands down. Very good, Sanuji. All correct. Any question to be done? Ninth question. Yes, I'll do. Fatima, don't worry. Ninth question, 240. Right. How do I convert 240? I'll do it here. Right. Look. 1 degree pi over 180. Sorry. 240 is how much? Pi over 180 multiplied by 240. Now, what is the easiest way to divide this? 0 we can cancel. 0 we can cancel. 6 times 3, 6 times 4. 6 times 3, 6 times 4. Then I will get the answer 4 pi over 3. 240. Clear, Fatima? Accepted. Yes. It's not wrong, but it's not standard procedure. Don't write in decimal. Radians are always kept in fraction form. Any question else? Anything else? 10th question. Okay, 10th question. All right. I'll do it here itself. I'll erase it and do it otherwise in vain. Okay. 10th one is 270. So 180 degrees is pi radian. 1 degree is pi over 180 radian. 270 degrees pi over 180 multiplied by 270. Now simplify below. 0 cancel off. We'll divide this by 3. 3 times 6, 3 times 9, 3 times 2, 3 times 3. What's your answer then? What's your answer then? 3 pi divided by 2 radian. So 270 degrees is 3 pi over 2. Try to simplify the fraction and keep. Don't keep in bigger fraction. Simplify the fraction and keep. Okay. I think somebody's asked the eighth one also. I think that's eighth one enough. We'll do the eighth one and then continue. So here 150 means I have to multiply by 150, no? So here I'll do it. 150 here, pi over 180 multiplied by 150, 0, 0 cancel off. 3 times 5, 3 times 6, 5 pi over 6. Okay. Okay, no? Clear? Summa Farid, okay, no? Right. So fifth one also you can do. Fifth one, let's say fifth one. 75, how you got this? So 1 degree is pi over 180, yeah? 1 degree is pi over 180. So 75 degrees, how much? 75 degrees. So 75 degrees will be pi over 180 multiplied by 75. That's the easiest. We'll divide by 5. Shall we divide by 5? 5 times 3, 30 left. 5 times 6. 5 times 1, 25 means 5. 15 over 36. Let's divide by 3 will. 3 times 5, 3 times 12. Now right now. 75 degrees is how much? 5 pi divided by 12. Clear? Okay. Right. There's some more work. I think another 10 more minutes. I'll let you all go. Convert the following. Convert to degree. Now earlier we did degrees to radian. Now we'll do this for degree. Convert to degrees. Quickly work. 3 pi over 4 radian. 5 pi over 8 radian. Pi over 12 radian. Fourth one, pi over 18 radian. 5 pi over 18. Convert this to Finished? Ah, good. Normally, this is a bit more easier because it's quickly you can divide and take it. So I'll do one by one. Anybody still doing? I want all of you all to finish. Others do, others do. Right, right. One is 5 pi over 8. This is 5 pi over 18. Two different things. These are not there in the resource book, but you need it. Background work. The resource book assumes that you know these things. But I know no, when you teach, you know what children know, what the children don't know. There are so many things that the children don't know which they need. Hmm? You know? So resource book assumes that you know these things only and it's there. There are certain things which you don't know, but when I teach too, which is useful. People are raising their hands up. Have you all finished? Uh, okay. Okay, put your hands down. Anybody who has not finished? Anybody who is still doing it? Finished. Okay, good. So here you go. Pi radian, 180 degrees now. First one is 3 over 4. I am multiplying by 3, dividing by 4. What's the answer? So you can solve it carefully. 4 times 1, 4 times 45. 4 times 45. 15, 35. 135 degree. 135 degree. Did you all get this? Did you all get this? Okay, no? Good. Next one. Pi equals 180 degree. I multiply 5 both sides divided by, let me simplify it. 8 times 1, 8 times 2. For 20 you have 2, 4 left. For 40 you have 5. Now your answer will be how much? 25, 12, 11. 112.5 degrees. How many of you have got this? How many of you have got this? Okay, good. Next one. Pi radian, 180 degree. I divide this side also by 12, this side also by 12. Then I will get how much? So if I divide 12 times 1, 6 left. For 60, we have 15. Your answer is 15 degrees. Did you all get this? Did you all get this? Right, good. Next, pi radian is 180 degrees. I divide this also by 18, this also by 18. Answer is 10 degrees. Did you all get this? Okay. Right. Fraction accepted. Fraction is okay, but normally we keep in decimal. Huh? Okay. Next, pi over 18. Pi over 18. I will do it here itself. Easy, no? Pi radian is 180 degrees. I multiply by 5 divided by 18. How much? 50 degrees. 50 degrees. Okay. All of you all got. Right. Now in A levels, when you're putting angle, you're always going to use the logbook. When you're using the logbook, in the logbook, there is no decimal places for degree. Hmm? Decimal place for degree. Uh, which question? Last one. So simple, no? Pi. Pi radian 180. 5 means you multiply both sides by 5. Divide by 18 means both sides you divide by 18. 18 times 1, 18 times 10. Actually, you should be good in your, look, just practice your tables. To practice your tables, it will be easy. And quickly you can divide and multiply. Everything is in division and multiplication. No? So if you are good in dividing with 2, dividing with 3, then it's easy. Quickly you can divide. You know? Quickly you can divide. Okay. So don't give up. You try at home also you try. Okay. First question is 3 pi over 4. 45 multiplied by 3. 135. 15 degrees here. Pi over 12. Right. Again, the ones who want your resource book, again, you're asking this. So here you go. Somebody type and put it in the, what do you call, the chat, the place where you can download the syllabus, etc. Okay, right. Now look, one more small thing before you finish. 1 degree is how many minutes? 1 degree is how many minutes? O level work. Uh, 1 degree is 60 minutes. Now we have some decimal numbers no earlier. What are your decimal numbers? 112.5. 112.5. Come back, Will. 112.5. How can I write it correctly? Is also correct. I mean in minutes. 112 degrees is there. 1 degree 60 minutes. 0.5 degree multiplied by. So what is your answer? 112 degrees and 30 minutes. Is it clear? clear? Understood? Right. Now quickly convert these into 40.25 degree, 30.30 degrees, 30.3 degrees. Quickly convert. You can see now these small things how important it is. Finished? It's like this, no? 112.5 degrees. That is 112 and 0.5 degrees. 1 degree is 60 minutes. Then 0.5 degree means 0.5 into 60. 0.5 into 0.5 means half, no? That is going to be 30. Clear? So 0.5 degrees, 30 minutes. So 112 degrees and 30 minutes. Is it clear? Is all O-level maths, huh? No, there was one person who did not understand. Did you understand? Hala? Right. Now, here 40 degrees there, 0.25 degrees also there. I need to convert 40 degrees there plus 0.25 degree into 60 minutes. Now 0.25 is quarter, no? Tell me how many minutes are here. Somebody multiply and tell me how many minutes are here. 0.25 multiplied by 60. 15 minutes are there, right? Very good. So now you can say 40 degrees and 15 minutes. Clear? 40 degrees and 15 minutes. Understood? Okay. Anybody else who has a doubt, please ask. Anybody else? Look. Now, this is 40.25. Now, in your logbook, it's difficult to get this decimal places. The whole number you can get separately. Is that clear? Is that clear? Then this decimal is there, no? This decibel we must convert into minutes. Now, 1 degree is 60 minutes. 0.25 degree means 0.25 multiplied by 60. Yeah, let's multiply, Vilu. If you multiply, you get 2 decimal places 15. 15 minutes. So 0.25 degree is 15 minutes. Then 40 degrees separately write. 15 minutes separately write. 40 degree 15 minutes. Clear? Right. Now look at this. Here. 30 degrees there. What is there? 0.3 degree. Now 0.3 degree we must convert, no? 1 degree is 16 minutes. 0.3 degree is 0.3 multiplied by 60. If I multiply, 18 minutes will come. Clear? 0.3 multiplied by 60 is 180. 1 decimal place 18. Now what do you have? You have 30 degrees separately, 18 minutes separately. Is it clear? Clear, no? Right. Okay, no then. Right. So today's work, what we have done? We did a good introduction. Then 7 fundamental quantities we learned. What are your 7 fundamental quantities? Mass, length, time, thermodynamic temperature, electric current, substance of matter, luminous intensity. 2 supplementary quantities we learned. Plane angle measured in radian. Solid angle measured in what? Solid angle measured in tell. Steradian. Very good. Plane angle, solid angle. Then I taught you how to convert degrees to radian and radians to degrees. 5 radian equal 180 degrees. From that we can do the conversion. And then I taught you degrees to degrees. 1 minute is 6 degrees. And when you have decimal degrees, you can easily convert them to minutes. Convert them into minutes. Do you have any doubt? Today's lesson, do you have any doubt? Problems, questions, ideas? Is it clear? Is it clear? Right. So the next lesson will be starting next week from where we stopped. So today you have a little amount of work to do, but remember, before you go to sleep tonight, check the note that you did, what you did today. Then on Wednesday, 3 days from now, check again. 3 days from now. Then next week before the class. 3 days from now means when? 3 days from now is Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Sunday check. Then before next Thursday's class, that means on Wednesday or Thursday morning, study this again. Next week we'll be continuing from here and we'll be doing derived quantities. Derived quantities and then dimension. Is it clear? Next week I won't be talking like I did today. All the talking is finished today. Next week we will work and we will do some bit of chit chat in the middle, but a lot of work will be done. Is it clear? Okay, no? Today's homework is that. Today's homework is you have to look at today's work and come. Plane angle, solid angle. Solid angle is for solid geometry. Plane angle is the angle that you measure in a single plane. Okay, no? Right. Now, look at this, look carefully. Faraday the physical class, physical class, temporary time, only temporary time is only in April. Tuesdays, 8 a.m. to 11 a.m. 11 a.m. The permanent time is this will be from May Sunday 12:45 p.m. to first we'll do 3 hours and then we'll increase it to 4 hours. Huh? First we'll do 3 hours. Once the results come, we'll increase to 4 hours. But keep up to 4:45 free. Next, Saturday Vattala. Saturday Vattala. Time. Now we are doing in the permanent time. Sorry. There is no temporary time. Time Wednesday. Now I am doing 6 p.m. to 9 p.m. Later, which will go from 5 p.m. to 9 p.m. Anyway, from 5 to 9, keep it free. Then next we have Shakti Bambalapedia, the Colombo students, Gold Road students who are in Colombo. I'm starting tomorrow, Friday, temporary time, 9 a.m. to 12 noon. Permanent time is same Friday from 3 p.m. to 7 p.m. So now we are going in the temporary time. April full temporary time. Clear? Then these are your accessible classes. Then in Kurunagala, lexicon Kurunagala, physical class, Sunday, this is your permanent time, 6 p.m. to 9 p.m. Later, we will adjust this from 5 to 9. For now, 6 to 9. Okay. So these are your physical classes. Physical class. All are physical classes. Physical class, okay. Now the online class is today. Online, I like to call it live interactive class. This is permanent. Permanent Thursdays. For now we go 7 p.m. to 10 p.m. There. 7 p.m. to 10 p.m. Right? 7 p.m. to 10 p.m. Permanent class Thursday 10 p.m. After grade 12, we'll add another day as well. There will be an added day later. But for now, that's at grade 13. But for now, Thursdays 7 to 10. That's your online class. So now don't keep on asking. There you go. There. So we have 20 more minutes to work. But since all of you all are, some of you all are keeping on asking, there you go. These are your physical classes. These are your physical classes. This is your online class. Online class will be from next week through the website www.faradayeducation.com. All details I will put in the groups tomorrow. Tomorrow I will put all the details in the group. Is it clear? So don't be in a hurry. Everything methodically I will put. Okay. Everything methodically I will put. Right. Next is my phone number is this. If you did not get the group link, WhatsApp to me. Then I will give you the group link. Okay? I will give you the group link. Any issue or any further details you need, 071-985-9497. This is a WhatsApp number, so only WhatsApp. Now, when you WhatsApp also, don't keep on WhatsApping. Check. When you WhatsApp, in order they will check. Clear? So still we have only done one class. So if you started the physical class, Faraday Candy one class, Faraday one day, Vattala one class. Tomorrow we are starting what you call it, Shakti. Sunday will be starting in lexicon and online class one. So we have done one. Okay, no? Right. So now we have more work to do, because you all keep on asking. Now don't ask again. Every required thing in the group I will put. Is it clear? Every required thing in the group I will put. These are your physical classes. Physical class location and times. Physical class locations and time. This is your online class. Okay? This is your online class. Okay. Right. Now back again to some work. We have 15 more minutes. Back again to some work. Now don't ask again about class details. Everything is done. There. Whatever you need to know, I have put. Tomorrow I'll pull all the details. So be patient. Every detail I'll put here in the group. Okay. If you miss the Candy class is already whatever we are doing there, we are doing it today. There. Okay. Now look at this carefully. Today's 15 more minutes, concentrate. There. 15 more minutes, concentrate. Right. Next, what we have done is we will learn about derived quantity. What do you mean by a derived quantity? You know 7 fundamental quantities. You know 2 supplementary quantities. If I can use the fundamental quantities to make new physical quantities, those are called what? Derived quantities. Those are called derived quantities. Look at this example. Let's say area. How do you find the area? Length into breadth. That means what? I am multiplying two lengths. Length multiplied by length. Clear? Now length is measured in meter. Length is measured in meter. Here meter. Meter means meter squared. I hope you remember O-level indices. A to the power m multiplied by a to the power n. Bases are same means powers will add. Bases are same means powers will add. Okay. Also a to the power m divided by a to the power n. If you're dividing, subtract the power. Also a to the power m whole thing to the power n. Then you can multiply m and n. A m n. There you go. So I'm using fundamental quantities. Is length a fundamental quantity? Yes. I'm using fundamental quantities to make a derived quantity. Area is a derived quantity. Clear? First example I'm asking. Clear? Right. Look at the next one. Volume. Volume. Length into breadth into height. You are multiplying 3 length. You are multiplying 3 length. Then what? Meter, meter, meter. If you multiply, meter cube. Third one. Right? No. Length is fundamental. Using fundamental, I'm making a new quantity that is called what? Derived quantity. This is new for all. Linear density. What is linear density? Mass divided by length. It's new for you all. You all know mass over volume. This is mass over length, linear density. Mass is fundamental, length is fundamental, linear density is derived. What are the units? Here kilogram, here meter, take top, kg m minus 1. Clear? Kg m minus 1. Look at this. Fourth one. Surface density. Surface density is mass over area. Mass is fundamental. Area I can make using fundamental. Surface density is a derived quantity. So here mass is kilogram, area is meter squared, take on top, kg m minus 2. kg m minus 2. Next is volume density. Volume density. This is your what you all know. Volume density is mass over volume. Mass is measured in kilogram. Volume is meter cube. Take on top kg m minus 3. It's a derived quantity. So what is the derived quantity? Physical quantities which are made using fundamental quantities are called derived quantities. Any doubts? Questions? Any doubts? Questions? Okay, I'll be right. Okay, let's write. Write subtopic derived quantities. Derived quantities. Let's write physical quantities which are made physical quantities which are made by using fundamental quantities are known as physical quantities which are made by using fundamental quantities are known as derived quantities. Derived quantities. Okay. So these are just indices rules. They are just notes for the ones who have forgot. There are rules for units which we'll learn later. For now, you just put the units and go. That's all. Write down below. Area, volume, linear density, surface density, volume density. Make note. Don't worry about where do we use linear density, surface density. When you do applications in mechanics, you will meet them. For now, learn this and go. Finished? So don't worry too much. Some of you worry, where do I use this? I'll give a simple example. All of you all know the moon. No? Do you all know actually how it works? How the moon works? What's the mechanism it rotates? What's the speed it rotates? No, you know the moon. Like that one. If you learn astrophysics, then you have to deeply learn about that. But the moon, you know, it's another orbital object. So like that only. Linear density. For now, just know it. When you learn it, when you apply it somewhere, then you remember this is the equation. Understood? You don't need to know everything what happens. But if you want, you can do your research and get it. For now, get the idea of the word, the term. These are the most important things. Finish writing. Anybody still writing? Put your hands up. People who are writing still. Okay. Right. We'll do 5 more and then stop for day. Today. 5 more. Look at this. 6th one. Things that you all know. Speed. What is speed? Distance divided by time. What is distance? Distance is a length. Length is meter. Time is second. Count of what's the unit? Meters per second. So fundamental quantities, that's a derived quantity. Here, velocity. What's velocity? Displacement divided by time. Displacement is a length, meter. Time is second, meters per second. Derived quantity. Acceleration. These things you all know, huh? Already you all know. Now in O levels you all know this, but you all never knew it's called derived quantity. Now you all know derived quantity. Understood? There are certain things you know earlier, but you don't know the actual term. Now you know the actual term and you know the earlier term. Now you know everything. Clear? That's how knowledge is built. You're building knowledge. Acceleration, actually it's called change in velocity over time. Change in velocity is also velocity, no? Final minus initial. Change in velocity. So actually what we do is, we talk about instantaneous velocity. I'll just put like this. Velocity divided by time. Velocity also I can make using fundamental. Time is also fundamental. Here meters per second. Here second. Take on top. What is it? Meters per second square. Okay. 9th one. Force. O-level work. Newton's law. Force is mass into acceleration. Mass into acceleration. Now mass is fundamental kilogram. Acceleration ms minus 2. Put them together, we have kg ms minus 2. These are the basic units. Basic units. 10th one. 10th one. Work done. What is work done? Force into displacement. Force into displacement. Full one is displacement in the direction of the force. Force into displacement. Force you can make using basic quantities. Kg ms minus 2 Displacement is a length m. Now be careful, bases are same. When I multiply the powers, he'll add kg m squared s minus 2. Kg m squared s minus 2. Clear? No? I think I'll do a bit more. I think always doing a bit more is better. I'll do up to 15 and stop. 15. Right. What is next one? Things that you all know. Power. What is power? Power is not the politician's power. This is mechanical power. Work done divided by time. Work done divided by time. What is work done? Work done I can find using fundamental quantities. Time is also fundamental. Kg m squared s minus 2 divided by s. Now when I take the s on top, s minus 1. S minus 1, S minus 2 all together, tell me kg m squared S minus what? S minus 3. Clear? We will make this a bit smaller, otherwise the division mark. Right. ms minus 1 S. Okay. 12th one. Look. Pressure. Water pressure. When you are standing on, when you are wearing shoes, pressure. There. Pressure in physics, we have a new word. We call it what? Stress. Not the mental stress or whatever. Stress. Physical stress. So what is pressure equation? Force over area. Force is what? Force is measured kg ms minus 2. Area is meter squared. 1 meter cancel off, take on top. Kg m minus 1 s minus 2. Kg m minus 1 s minus 2. Right. 13. Gravitational potential energy. You all know this. Everything that you all know only I'm doing. What is it? Mass into acceleration due to gravity. Acceleration due to gravity into height. Mass is what? Fundamental. Acceleration I can find using fundamental. Height is a length. So kilogram ms minus 2 into m. Put them together. Kg m squared s minus 2. Kinetic energy. Kinetic energy. What is kinetic energy? Half mass into velocity squared. Now, important point. Half, what's the unit? No unit. No unit means what will I put? No unit means, remember these are special note. No unit means 1. 1 can be put. Mass is kilogram. Sorry. Velocity per second squared. Now indices knowledge. Kilogram, meter squared, s minus 1 squared minus 2. Okay. One more from your O-level knowledge. Moment of a force. Can you remember clockwise moments, anti-clockwise moments, seesaw? Moment of a force is also called torque. This is the scientific word, torque. Torque. Force minus 2, distance meter plus the unit kg m squared s minus 2. kg m squared s minus 2. Right. Now let's write it down, Vilu. Write down. Right from here, after we finish the class, I'll put from the first one. Any doubts? Questions? Before you write this? Any doubts? Questions? No unit means 1. You can't put 0. No? If you put 0 here, 0 multiplied by something means 0. No? No unit means standard. These are SI unit standards 1. Wait. Once they finish writing this, then I will turn the next page. Don't be in a hurry. You're learning a science subject. You can't be in a hurry. You must be patient. The 12th one is pressure. Pressure, there's another word called stress. Force or area. Force is kg ms minus 2 meter squared. Area meter squared. So you take this on top, minus 2. Plus 1 minus 2 is minus 1. Clear? Yeah, if you want, you can put force, mass into acceleration, work and get it. But we have done it here, no? Directly we can put. Anybody who is still writing this, put your hands up. Anybody who is still writing this, put your hands up. Quickly write. Anybody still writing? Anybody still writing? No. Right. All these are from your O-level knowledge. These are special note. New thing. There are 5 new things which we'll learn next week for derived quantity. These are the things you learn for today. Derived quantities. There are some more things which we'll learn next week. So remember, if you are there from the beginning to the end, there are about 973 special notes to give. These special notes are there, will be useful in your MCQ. Okay. So if you are there till the very end, you will get about 973 special notes in theory class. Write them down separately in your notebook. Guaranteed what? That will be there in your MCQ paper. So easily you can score in your MCQ paper. Okay. So this moment of force is also called what? Torque. Torque. So as we go along, we'll talk about how the paper is, what do you mean, how many MCQs, how many structured essay, how many essay. That's all you have. So that in our journey, slowly we'll talk and go every day. Everything on the first day, pointless telling. No. Important things what you need to know. I told. The rest we'll slowly as we go along. We'll learn. You'll have 50 MCQs, 2 hours, four structured essay, four essay, 3 hour paper. That's how they measure you. Your full physics paper is measured in 5 hours. So those things, how to prepare, how to plan, we'll slowly learn and go. Don't be in a hurry. Kinetic energy is half mass into velocity. Half mv squared, O level work. Half no units. Unit plus means 1. Mass is kilogram. Velocity is meters per second squared. That is meter squared s minus 2. 15th one, moment of a force. Force multiplied by perpendicular distance to the pivot point. Pivot point means rotating point. From this force. From this force, perpendicular distance to the pivot point. So anyway, you are multiplying force and a distance. Kg m squared s minus 2. So actually, this is a bit long. Perpendicular distance to pivot from line of action of force. Now, these and all sometimes too much for all now. For now, because you all don't know what line of action is. That's why perpendicular distance to pivot. You want right from line of action of force, but force multiplied by distance. Potential energy, mass is kilogram, acceleration is ms minus 2. Height is meter. M and m squared, s minus 2 is there. Clear? Derived quantities, you have a lot. Today we do 15 in this given time. That's it. Somebody is asking the 12th one. Pressure unit, kg, m minus 1, s minus 2. These are basic units. They are writing everything in base units. First learn that. Later you can put Pascal. Now learn the base unit. Okay. Right. Anybody still writing the last page? Anybody still writing the last page? Put your hands up. Anybody still writing the last page? Okay, done. So next week, we have another list to go. From 16, we'll continue. Yeah. So 16, we have new things to learn. Those things from 16 will continue. But your job now, your homework is study 7 fundamental quantities, 2 supplementary quantities, how to convert degrees to radians, radians to degrees, how to write in degrees and minutes, and then you have derived quantities. You know? So try to write this in a separate piece of paper and then try to at least remember the equation, because remember the equation is very important. Okay, no? Any questions, doubts? Okay, no? Right. So I think the number is already put there. Exercise page means now, yeah, units and dimensions and measurements, mechanics, altogether you have a 200-page book, 200-page CR book. That's enough. Okay. People who have doubts, stay after class, clear your doubts. For the others, okay, then good night. See you all next week. How to join the online class from next week onwards, I will tomorrow put in detail in your group. Okay, no? Okay, then. Good night, everybody. The ones who have doubts, stay back. I will clear your doubts. Clear? Okay, then. Take care.